Well, me and Jeff are at it again. Come find out where we are. Check it out. It'll all be in this video and you're gonna love it. Welcome back to Oh What a Sight, everybody. And today we're at St. John's Episcopal Church in Kissimmee. Now, whether you're a religious person or not, I think the churches in general, especially older churches, are simply beautiful artistically. So Jeff and I stumbled across this beautiful little church as we were stuck in traffic, and I thought it might be nice to find out more about this historical spot here in Osceola County. So this is the St. John's Episcopal Church. It is said that they held their first service with a wedding in 1884. And their regular services for this Carpenter Gothic-style church date back to 1866, when Bishop Edwin Gardner Weed of the Diocese of Florida first visited. He then dedicated this church on January 13, 1890, after the church edifice was completed back in 1889. At that time, there was no electricity available in Kissimmee, but many worshipers would arrive on foot, horseback, or even by horse and buggy. Now known as the chapel, it hasn't always been at its present location we visited today at 1709 John Young Parkway in Kissimmee. The origin location for this church started at the corners of Mitchell and Sproul, but in 1902, it was moved 2 blocks away to the nearby corner at Broadway and Sproul. Then again, it was uprooted and moved to where it sits today, and that was the end of its traveling days. Now, the space is awesome and full of amazing oaks and a little floral garden. It really adds to the quaint look of this beautiful little church. The nave had an occupancy of 100 people, and it really hasn't changed much at all from when it was originally constructed. It is the second oldest church in Osceola County after the Presbyterian church that was there before it. Now, in 1921, tragedy struck as this church was struck by lightning and almost burnt down. Now, again, in 1955, another fire destroyed the sacristy of this church as well. The insurance from that allowed them to place a down payment for today's property that sits on John Young Parkway, previously known as Bermuda Avenue. And now the new church, parish house, and offices sit on 10 acres and can be seen from the little chapel church. Now, in the late 1960s, this church was actually restored to its original appearance, and they erected one of my favorite items about this church, which is the steel bell tower next to it. And it's right next to the sacristy area of the church. Now, it appears when you arrive that you are no longer able to access the interior of this historical church, but it says on their site that they still do have Sunday services, so make sure you check with them before you drive out. Now, it is said to have beautiful dark woodworking, oak pews, and lovely stained glass windows, and just being on the property, you could definitely get a feel for the history of this scenic old-style church. More recently, in 2014, the chapel exterior was refreshed and painted with a new metal roof, and the landscaping even got a facelift as well. And I can say that on their site, unlike a lot of churches, they do offer a mission that is very welcoming, so check it out if you're interested in finding a new place to go and, practice whatever beliefs you have. And of course, I can say this, that many people know this church by the name The Caring Church, and it will remain a proud member of Osceola County's past. Well, guys, we absolutely enjoyed checking this out, and I enjoyed finding out more information about this location. So if you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe and give us a thumbs up today. And we want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you need to reach out to us for any reason, all our information is above, and we look forward to trying to help everybody that reaches us. Okay, so other than that, peace. We'll catch you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your friends.
And hit that bell so you know when we have a new video.